First, I'd like to throw this question open to you participants in the chat. What would you say is the main challenge you face related to showing the added value of citizen science?
The areas of impact we consider are the environmental impact, the economic impact, the political impact, the social impact, the scientific impact, and the transformative potential. Our methodology has been co-designed together with the Citizen Science project, so has been tested and enriched and changed during these 2 years of project. Support engage 16 pilots and they engage more than 80-40 volunteers working on different kind of pollution. And through awareness raising and dissemination activity, they reach more than 78,000 people. They also develop different scientific output in the form of pictures, samples, audio files, dataset, video. Most of our project work on social impact, and our attention is to community building and empowerment as a first step, social impact, but going up to behavioral change. So many projects were focused and were able to achieve a good impact on knowledge, skill and competence. That means that volunteers improve the level of understanding of the topic treated, their awareness on this topic, their practical capability of gather and analyze data and also understand the scientific process. A good impact was also in the change of way of thinking, attitude and values, but more could be done or should be done on behavioral change. So this is done by 2 main reasons that I would like to share with you because I think it's interesting. On one hand, assessing information doesn't mean that you then move to action and change what you behave, but most important is that most of the projects that participate in citizen science project are already pro-science, pro-environment, pro-collaboration. So they are not the ones that they need to do the main behavioral change in terms, for example, of sustainability.
With this evaluation framework that we have developed already some years ago for citizen science, where we have different dimensions of evaluating citizen science, and you will find more about it. It's published in this nice little book here, The Science of Citizen Science.
We have more than 50,000 users on our platform. Interesting is, for instance, also the number of returning users, that is more than 9,700. And they come from 187 countries, which is, I think, amazing. And we have already 124 students enrolled to one of our first courses, which is the Introduction to Citizen Science, which is really nice. And we also see great potential in something that we have not seen so far or so often in this cross-country activity. So when citizen science projects take place in several different countries or different projects collaborate on the same research topic. But what we see is that there's this platform, there's this community created, and now it's in the hands of all of us to continue the work here that was started within this project.